Last year was one of the worst years of my life. I was actually diagnosed with cervical cancer. The cancer started to spread. I agreed with my doctor, since I already have 3 kids and a goddaughter, that I don't need any more kids, so I'm going to have a hysterectomy. And from the hysterectomy, everything that could have went wrong, went wrong. And I was in the hospital for like 30 days. But one of the things that happened was something went wrong with my kidneys. And when I had the hysterectomy, he pinched one of my aortas, and it caused the urine not to flow. But one has nothing to do with the other. The hysterectomy, it was the fault because that's why my kidneys were failing. And so when I had the hysterectomy, I had it because I had cervical cancer. And so after I had that, all the cancer was removed and everything was fine. And ever since then, I've been going to the doctor. No cancer cells have come back or anything like that. And so once he punctured it, then that caused for me to have another surgery, for me to get my kidneys cleaned out, because the whole time that I was in the hospital for my hysterectomy, my kidneys were failing because of the urine. And so once they found that out, because they were doing urine samples and everything like that, then I had to have the surgery for the bag. And I was like, what do you mean my kidneys are failing? When I came into the hospital, I was perfectly fine. Like, what happened from the time from my surgery to now that you're telling me that my kidneys are failing? And he was like, well, he punctured part of my aorta, and that caused for the urine to be backed up, and it caused for me to have an infection in my kidneys, in which I've already had my gallbladder removed. It gave me an even more infection that punctured my kidneys. And so I had to have a tube going from my kidneys onto my back, out of my skin. And so I had a bag full of urine. And I was like, so because of your mistake, I have to have surgery. Then I got 2 stents put in. And with the stents, I was fine. So then in October, I got the stents removed. And when I went back to the doctor, it was in the 40-day fast. The doctor said that they felt like I needed to have surgery again. I needed the stent to be put back in. And I was like, oh my God, like I've already had surgery, because each and every time that I had the bag removed, that was a surgery. The stent to put in, that was a surgery. Just take the stent out, that was a surgery. And so from the beginning of 2013, I've already had 5 surgeries for that 1 year. And I was like, oh Lord, what am I going to do? And so I came to church that night and I prayed about healing. Pastor Greg was talking about healing over your body, to place your hand where you need healing. And when he said it, I touched my stomach and I felt something warm. And then I felt the electricity come from the front of my stomach going into my back. And after that was done, then he was calling people to come and testify up on stage that Friday night, but I didn't come because I went to the bathroom and went to urinate. And when I went to urinate, I didn't notice that the urine didn't have any smell, and it looked clear. And so I went home the next day and I woke up. It usually happens early in the morning, and it was clear again. And on Sunday, it was clear again. What happened today was the doctor's office called me and told me that they were trying to get in contact with me for the surgery, because it showed that the stent, when they removed the stent, that I was going to need surgery until Friday. They said on Friday that he did the test last Monday, and the test came back that I needed the surgery, but when he checked on Friday, that I wouldn't need the surgery and everything. Ever since then, I have had no need for surgery. I've gone to all of my appointments. My urine is fine. My kidney is fine.